Good morning, welcome back to the Altar Cottage. I have had nightmares trying to film this morning. I got, well, a couple of times I tried and I gave up halfway because I had completely lost what I was trying to say. The last time when I tried it, I realised that I wasn't actually in frame. You only saw half the book, so I'm going to try again and just hope for the best this time. So a huge thank you. I only started my YouTube channel on Saturday, and this morning I reached 100 subscribers, and yeah, I mean, I'm just absolutely blown away. Thank you so much, really appreciate that. All of the books that I'm showing, they are for sale, but they're for sale over on my Facebook page, which is www.facebook.com/The Altered Cottage, and if you hit the shop now button, then that will take you to the journals which I'm showing on YouTube. So this is a botanical journal, mainly using Artie Maze's patchwork botanicals. It's, let's have a look, it's an 8.5 by 6.5 cover book. It has 80 sides, 40 pages, 80 sides, plus lots of extra bits and bobs for writing on, inserts, tags, a few pockets to hide things away, and yeah, just some, there is a lot of writing space which you will find in all my journals. So the cover is Tim Holtz fabric, which is beautiful quilting quality fabric, and it's quite a sturdy cover. It's on a cardboard cardstock centre, but then inside it's got this fine hessian which makes it very sturdy. And what I've done is I've stitched right up to the edge so that the hessian won't actually fray beyond that. So going back to the cover, this botanical word can just be switched out if you'd prefer something else. This frame, I've actually taken a Victorian photograph album, and let's just have a look if I can, which is here, and it's full. I think there must be about 40 images in it, of just beautiful photo frames which I've taken apart. I've trimmed down. This is 2 of them here. Where are we? Which that way up. So here's 2 of them, and then with this one I've just run it through an embossing folder and popped a bit of ink gold wax on it, just to make the raised areas pop. Down here we have one of my little snippet strips. If I just show you, these are 2 more, and I really love doing these because you can just use up any old bits that you've got. As I said, I throw mine into a box and just pull them out when I fancy making these. So all of these are stitched, and then you can pop them onto your journal pages or your covers or on a tag or anything. Very versatile bits and bobs to make. So that's that along there, and then opening up, it's tied with a taffeta, crushed taffeta ribbon enclosure. There we go, closure rather. I've used quite a bit of this Tim Holtz botanical paper. Just trying to think of the name of it, and it's escaped me now. But it's absolutely a wildflower, which is one of my favourite paper pads. Absolutely gorgeous images. Then inside here we have a large pocket. I've done quite a lot of stitching on this one. And in that pocket we have 2 envelopes. One is made from Botanical book page, which has given a really nice large envelope. It's Tracy Fox style. It has antique book paper behind the images. It has one of Tracy Fox labels, and then we have an old stamp and some washi tape vellum stickers. And here we have an antique envelope from 1899. I was very lucky. I came across a bundle of about 250 of these on eBay, and I believe, well, I don't know, but I'm assuming that this was either a solicitor's or an accountant's, because all of the envelopes were addressed to these guys. Some of them had like an embossed stamp on it from grain merchants, and I just thought they were fabulous. They feel so nice. And then inside we have a letter from the bookmaker, and that is courtesy of Jibid Neri, who has these listed free on her website. It just gives an idea of what a junk journal is and ideas of how it can be used. Pop that back in there. And here we have one of my foxified paper clips. It was Tracy Fox who did a video on these curly whirly ends. Again, it's just the same principle as the snippet strip. And any little tiny bits and bobs, like I keep all of mine which are an inch above and above, and just pop them onto fabric or card, and then they can be clipped in. Here we have a postcard which I've stitched onto an index card, and that is used as a tuck spot, which has old book page, dictionary page, and botanical ledger page, which has got writing space on the back. This is just an A5 envelope which I have turned into a little file folder. And that's just clipped on there. We have a tiny pocket with mason jar. And these are all in Auntie Maisie's patchwork botanical kit. I think these come from the add-on kit. Tag there. This is some parchment paper with punching, dictionary page, brown paper bag, just again an extra journaling space. Tea stain paper. I gave up with coffee dyeing because I felt it was just too dark and too messy, and I didn't like the smell, and so now I just use tea and spray it on to give quite a light coating. Pocket here with just book plate. Some cotton lace trim. Library card in pocket. Some ledger paper. Glassine bag and some extra journaling space. It's just an A5 sheet which I've folded into 6 and edge punched, which gives quite a pretty little space for writing. Some lined craft paper. This is a dictionary page. Tags, I'm not sure where these came from. I think it might have been iLopa online, but don't quote me on that. Tuck pocket with a postcard. This is a little seed packet or envelope. Paper doily. Craft paper. Some parchment paper. This is vintage music sheet. This is a lace pocket which I stitched on and then did a corner tuck over it, and I've just popped in some tags. There you go. Here is a trifold. Lots and lots of writing space in this. Again, some more parchment paper with edge punching. This is the centre of the signature, and I've sewn it in with wax linen thread and just popped some beautiful glass beads on the end. One of Artie Maze's huge tickets, and they work great as tuck spots. A lot of these I've just paper clipped in so that you can remove them or use them elsewhere if you want to. The other side of the lace pocket. That's some eco dyeing. I'm not sure whether it came from one of Artie Maze's kits or somebody else's. And I've actually left the borders on these, partly because I used coloured marble paper for a lot of the printouts, but also because it just made the pages a little bit more of a uniform size. Doily, vintage music paper, parchment paper, ribbed craft paper. This is envelope with a journaling card in it. Oops. Here is some more of Artie Maze's tickets, and here I've just stitched one of the journaling cards onto a little gatefold bifold envelope. This is one of my beaded safety pins, and I managed to get hold of some without the coil on the bottom, which means that I can take the beads right the way along. Here we have a paper clip which I've altered and just popped a postcard for journaling space underneath. This is marble paper. Not sure which kit this came from. That's just dictionary paper which I've printed onto the peach coloured marble paper. Craft paper, other side of the glassine bag which I've left open. The other side of the ledger paper which I've used as a fold out. It's got quite a nice feel and sound to it. This is a floating pocket, and I've just popped in some book pages, and this is one of the book plates, and postcard for more journaling space. And again, that can be removed so that you can pop it where you want. Other side of the paper bag, and again I've left that open. Dictionary page. It's printed onto marble paper. Again, just little tiny pocket tuck spot. This is a double folder. Just opens like that. Double envelope. And here on the last page, again we have a big pocket, and I've used a humongous tag on here. This was a kind of takeoff of one of Artie Mays' videos where she did a whole load of altered tags, and she got her spray paints out and her Tim Holtz crayons, distressed crayons, and so I thought I actually really liked the look of them and had a little play and put corrugated card to layer over some vintage tablecloth which I inked up, and some Tim Holtz images. And there we have it. It's, yeah, so it's a chunky book. If you are interested in purchasing this, then please pop over to the Altered Cottage Facebook page. I have actually had some inquiries about my previous journals, my bee journals. Now, I was asked if I would post to the United States, and the answer is yes, I will, but it has to be at cost price, which, yeah, unfortunately is astronomical, both from here to the USA and also from the USA to here. So I think it's in the region of around £15 to send the journals. I did weigh them, and I did look at the postage calendar and calculator, and that's how much they came out at. So I am happy to post them abroad, but it would have to be at cost price, whereas if you're ordering from the UK, then I'm happy to include the postage in the price that's quoted for the journal. Alright, thank you again for watching. I have got 2 more journals to film. Both of those are TN size and very different from this. So I will get those done in the next day or so, and hopefully uploaded. Alright, have a great day. God bless. Bye.